Evropi, questa strana definizione che è una cosa che ci siamo inventati insieme a Pina Picerno qualche anno fa, quando appunto sull'inchiesta abbiamo lanciato un quotidiano in lingua ucraina per raccontare in ucraino che cosa fa l'Europa per l'Ucraina e per la democrazia e la libertà. Slava Evropi è diciamo, lo slogan che tutti noi abbiamo cominciato a conoscere negli ultimi 3 anni. Insomma, gloria anche all'Europa che qualcosa, avrebbe potuto fare di più, ma qualcosa certamente ha fatto e continua a fare. E forse proprio partirei dalle nostre 2 ospiti ucraine proprio su questo tema. Comincerei da Oleksandra, da Sasha Romantsova. Se ci parla in inglese lei, quindi se ci racconta a questo punto, visto che il sottotitolo del panel è Resistenza, la resistenza del popolo ucraino per la libertà europea, che cosa sta facendo il popolo ucraino per resistere dopo 3 anni, dopo aver provato in tutti i modi a far capire al resto del mondo che cosa sta subendo, dopo 3 anni qual è il sentimento del popolo ucraino e che cosa ci dice, che messaggio ci dà?
First of all, thank you that I have an amazing opportunity to be here. Thank you, Pina, for all years of our friendship and support each other. For me, that was absolutely surprising in 2014 how people in Ukraine react for absolutely brutal and quite simple aggression of Russian Federation. That's not so complicated conflict like we see in the Middle East or somewhere where like 70 years people made each other huge. Ukraine never do something within the Russian Federation. You can always cooperate. Anyone from Russia can say that they unsecured the territory of Ukraine. Always we was help, and always we was hostile, but always open for any kind of friendship or neighborhood. But Russian Federation bring to our lives war, and they started it from occupation of Donbass and Crimea in 2014. And we figure out that we have a talent, we have a motivation, we have an energy, fight, even we don't have an army. In 2014, we had 70, not now. In 2014, you have a right to be angry. We have just 17,000 people in the army of Ukraine. In that moment, we had even internal forces more. That was 150,000. And now we have a full functional army with talented people. Is it perfect? No, but here Taira surely can say more. But that's amazingly powerful, and a lot of people who now in the army. Yesterday there was teachers, taxi drivers, I don't know, even dancer of ballet, and now they're professional militaries who have an amazing motivation, because it's a motivation, defend your life, defend your future, defend your opportunity, be a people with your future, with your own responsibility for your state, and not give the state to Putin and his system, because we see what happened with Russian population. We don't want to be a puppets. Yeah. We want to be democracy forces which build our own state. That's when we speak about resistance, where we take it. We take it from the history lesson of previous generation, when previous generation trying to be just a cooperator, collaborator, or even receiver of domination of Russian Federation, or previous Soviet Union, previous Russian Empire, previous all the form of domination which exactly Russia had in their armies. So now we feel the responsibility, because democracy is responsibility. It's not only your rights, but it's your obligation, build, protect, and care about your state. So now resistance consists from amazing people like Taira, who exactly give the biggest prize. It's people at the front line. And again, they started being professional military because they don't have any illusion that Russia can be calm by negotiation. We try in 8 years. And that's why, for us, so important this Slava Europe idea, because for us, Europe, it's a big family with values of democracy, values of human dignity, values of rule of law, and values of human rights caring. That's why we're here. That's why our biggest friend in Italy, it's democracy forces. That's why we really ask you, care about your democracy. Because we're fighting for our opportunity with democracy, but you need not lose it here. Now we have 6 million children affected by war. We have a democracy which don't have opportunity make election, because election need to be heard. You need to have the freedoms, you need to have a security to have election. And now we have most documented conflict in the history of human being. Our human rights defenders task documented war crimes, crimes against humanity, and that's part of our strategy. When you have a propaganda with huge resources, like in Russian Federation, only one answers from smaller country like Ukraine with talent and motivation, that's decision of the courts. When each fact checked, when each crime investigated, when each decision commit these crimes will be judged. That's what needs to be happened with Putin and whole his system, and whole the people who not only give the order to commit war crimes in the territory of Ukraine, which we documented more than 90,000, and it's only from 2022. From 2014, me personally, I go into the field mission and I've documented more than 20,000 war crimes, when most of people in Europe think that we don't have a war. And each of this can start to be a norma if we will not judge it, if we will not use all the mechanisms or create the mechanism to care about rule of law in Ukraine, and that means for Europe same. Because even now, people from all the world trying to support Ukraine, even coming and fight at the front line with official agreement with Ukrainian army, some of people trying to support us at the cyber war, which going from 2022 every day. And that's which you can have tomorrow here in Italy. Because if we'll not find opportunity to stop the Putin, tomorrow it's here in Italy, can stop the house system, can be destroyed database of number of passport or any social security numbers. That's what we need to think about. Because every time when we think about money for defense, we think about producing or buying weapons. But except that, for your security, you need to care about freedom of speech against propaganda, think about rights against the manipulation, think about justice against the crimes, and think about joining against this splitting, which Russian Federation trying to bring here, export of corruption, and give the money at radical wings of political spectrum. That's we think at Ukraine, that's what we experience, and that's why our population know that you can't just give it up. Because giving up, it's not mean peace. Occupation, it's not peace at all. Giving up, that means all our talent, all our motivation, Russia put at his own army and direct us to Europe, which we want to be member of family and not enemies. So support Ukraine, that means support our chance to defend. Thank you.
Grazie Oleksandra. associazione di catalogare i crimini di guerra commessi dai russi.